I don't know where it's gonna drop us off because we stopped at an ending. Okay, good. It's bringing us back to this. Okay. So I kind of thought about what we should do, and I think
I wanted to work backwards.
we'll do... I know we wanted to work backwards, but I do kind of want to... Because I don't want us to do just everything on one side. I'd like if we went to look and see what at least, like, a route is from the Eito side is. So that we don't just do every single one from the... God, even... Where?
Oh no.
I found it, okay. But, like, we'll do...
I feel like we're committed to this one.
This might be linked to Coming of Age, I have no idea. We'll see. This is dialogue we've seen before, so we're just gonna get to the decision. Okay, let's see what happens if we say no. I have a feeling it's not gonna go well if we say no.
Well... No.
Nah. No heroic sacrifice for you.
I'm sorry. I can't accept your request.
Tsubasa's happy.
Yeah.
Takumi.
I know I already said this, but I refuse to lose anyone else. I don't have the right to compare the value of two lives, to sacrifice one in order to save another.
I see. Yeah, it kind of shows that FB sees himself with little value because he wanted to sacrifice himself.
But he's also just doing what he can to help the only friends he has, you know?
Yeah, but I don't want him to die.
That's fair.
He's our little, he's our son.
He's our son.
Are you truly sure about this? Karai,
yeah.
be happy.
There has to be another way to help Nozomi. A better way that doesn't mean losing someone I care about.
Nicely put, Takumi. What was I to find out way to do that?
Yeah.
Well, it's your choice, team leader. I'll do whatever you say. Sometimes answers can just fall in your lap if you think about it long enough.
Has everything feel better, Gaku?
That was the first time?
Right. We'll find a way to fix it no matter what it takes. I hear you loud and clear. I'll move on.
Huh?
We might be able to find another way if we just hold on. I'm willing to bet on it.
We weren't going to sacrifice anybody. We were all united on that front. It will be okay. We can do this. We will find a way to save Nozomi. We set to work with renewed determination. Things are going to be okay. We can do this. We can overcome any obstacle in our way. And then we didn't. Yeah, but of course, my hopes proved to be baseless. They were cruelly and unceremoniously dashed. She's dead.
Nozomi is dead.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
Oh god, that was a loud knock!
I woke up to the sound of my door being pounded furiously.
It's Karawa, isn't it?
Suspicious, I slowly opened the door. No, it's Moko!
It was either gonna be her or Karara that pounds
the
like
two
that.
girlfriends. I want to check in on Nozomi, but Nozomi's probably dead, or dying, at least. Moko flew into my room, pale as a ghost. There was only one thing that could warrant this much panic. Dread welled up inside of me. What's wrong? After swallowing hard, seemingly trying to calm herself, Moko opened her mouth with trembling lips. Yep. She's dead. What? My memories after that are hazy. They're vague to me now, like they were just something that happened on a screen. I went to Nozomi's room at Moko's urging. I saw Nozomi there, unmoving, eyes closed. I touched her beautiful face. The lifeless sensation of her skin, like heavy rubber, was terrifying. Karada showed up, and after breaking down in tears, she hit me in the face as hard as she could. It hurt badly, but I kept quiet, because I knew I deserved the punishment. That only provoked her more. She climbed on top of me and beat me until everyone else finally managed to restrain her. I knew there was blood running out of my nose, but it barely even registered.
Actually? Master?
Day 65.
We are going through the motions. Oh! The next day, we built a coffin and buried Nozomi. She got to die young and beautiful. Maybe she was lucky that way.
At least
I
she
was completely
didn't.
repulsed at myself for trying to find comfort in a thought like that.
At least she didn't get fucking mauled by Veshness this time.
Yeah. In the end, I never got to share any of it with her. My feelings for her, the things I wanted to say to her, none of it. I was unable to cling to her coffin, unable to shed a tear, unable to even pray for her soul. I simply watched her final moments in stunned silence. And immediately after that...
Dog, what the fuck?
I don't have a humor.
It's fucking Veshness! The intruder alert blared. Another enemy attack. I had to fight. I had to fight and save everybody. That's why I came back from the future. I grabbed my infuser, but my grip had become loose. Even so...
Guess you can't win them all.
Damn.
Did he kill himself?
What?
He killed himself! Holy shit! Jesus Christ, dude. Chill the fuck out! Holy shit.
Coming of age route.
Unending nightmare. Jesus Christ. Okay, buddy.
So you just killed yourself after your best What about the other people that need you, you jackass?
It's cause he's selfish and he's only fucking thinking about Nozomi.
Guess you can't win them all.
Guess you can't win them all.
Fucking mother. What ending was that?
That was... Let's see. 46.
Coming of age 46. Unending nightmare.
Yes. Okay. So now what I want to try is I want to try and see what an ending is like if we decide to kill Eito.
Sorry.
Even though this, like, we're already starting off on a bad start, since this is not Takumi's plan to save everyone.
This Nozomi.
Time to battle.
Talking about
Alright, and skip it.
No.
I beat your ass off screen.
Did you erase them? I just got back.
It's because it allowed you to skip the battle, so I just skipped it. Okay, this is gonna fucking hurt me, but I want to see what route we get if we just decide to kill Eito.
He's just gonna double.
Which is gonna suck, because it makes me sad, but
Is
I want to know what happens.
Ending where he doesn't double cross you at all. Doesn't.
Probably. We have to unlock it though.
Uh-oh.
That's right. Just like the Undying Flames boy said, I came back so I could change the future. If I let Eito live, history might repeat itself. If I don't want that to happen, then my choice is clear. I need to end his life. Here and now. Damn. Just going straight into it.
Is this pardon Takumi?
Oh no.
Somebody has to.
No.
Somebody has to do it.
Wait, wait. Bye-bye, Eito.
Bye, Eito.
You're finished.
You're finished.
I hope you haunt the narrative.
Oh, he is. They're gonna be asking why is he dead?
Yep. For sure.
Oh, crap. Oh, right.
Because they're gonna be asking, why the fuck would you kill someone who was our friend?
I mean, see, I can corroborate him.
True.
Suddenly, I found myself walking into my room. It was almost like I was running from something. I finally made it to the rooftop when I saw them there, as if they had been waiting for me.
I mean, see, I can corroborate him.
What's going on with you, Samino? Why would you leave the gym without saying anything? Maybe you didn't want to see Atsuki looking like that?
Yeah, something tells me he's not happy about this.
Aha!
You have nothing to worry about, Samino. You made a wise decision. You did the right thing.
Something tells me even he didn't want to kill him.
Hey.
I mean, the whole point he went back in time was to save everyone, including Eito, so...
Yeah, especially because Eito was one of the people he wanted to protect, because he reminded him of Kara.
You were trying to destroy me, your commanding officer!
Arr!
And that's not all. You were trying to slaughter all of humanity. You're a savior, the hero who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret. I don't know about that. Personally, I get the feeling you're walking down the wrong path. Or perhaps I should say, he's straight off the path he was meant to walk as a human being. It may be true that Eito committed many crimes in the future, you know, Takumi. But he hadn't done anything wrong here and now, had he?
Exactly.
I was going to.
Like, the future isn't set in stone. We can change
Exactly.
things. But, like, Takumi is cursed with this future knowledge, dog. He's like Garnet.
The horrors.
You executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. What is that one movie, Minority Report?
Over Jason.
People can change. I believe so, at least. You didn't give him the chance. See, you see what Phoebe is saying? Like, he's like the opposite of, like, Eito. Like I said before, Eito is just, like, committed thinking, no, humanity can't change, no one can change. But Phoebe's like, people can change. I can make
a difference. Because the thing with Eito is that he sees everything in the bigger picture. Because he has this savior complex where he believes his one goal in life is to eradicate humanity because he believes he was chosen by God, basically. Because he was basically born to see everybody as monsters, and And he eventually grew to believe that they are monsters because of the history he read about. And so it led to him having a savior complex where he's like, everyone should die because everyone sucks and I am chosen by God. So he is focused on his singular goal, like, for who knows how long, of wanting to eradicate humanity. But obviously Phoebe hasn't been dealing with that. He's a lot more focused on the individuals. He wants to make friends, even though he's also been just kind of holed up in, like, an institution for who knows how fucking long.
It's the generalization versus, like, the singular people.
Yeah. It's just that Eito wasn't really allowed to have those small joys, while Phoebe is trying to have those small joys.
Ironically, Eito could have those small joys if he was, like, wasn't committed to his fucking mission.
Exactly. But that's the tragedy of it all.
That doesn't sound like...
Because I think he did try to have small joys, but again, it's like it's overshadowed by this thing he believes he has to do.
That doesn't sound like the right thing to do to me.
Shut up.
Hey, don't talk to Phoebe like that!
You watch your fucking mouth.
Huh?
Do you think I don't know all that already? You don't have to shove it down my throat!
That was mean.
I clenched my fist and practically barked my rebuttal at the ghost boy before running off to my room. It was oppressively silent in my room. I didn't bother to turn the lights on. I just sank into a corner and wrapped my arms around my knees. I did the right thing. I did the right thing. I repeated this to myself over and over again.
You're our savior. The hero who saved mankind. So you don't have a single thing you need to regret.
And now he's kind of becoming like what Eito visualizes himself as, or at least people are trying to prop him up like that. The savior, the hero, the one who's going to right all wrongs. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. But why can't I stop thinking about what he said after?
You've executed an innocent human being for crimes he might have possibly committed in the future. People can change. I believe so, at least. But you didn't give him the chance.
Mm-hmm. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up! I covered my ears and squeezed my eyes shut. But when I did, I could see Eito, now a blackened lump of flesh, staring at me hatefully.
Oh god.
My eyes flew open. I was scared to so much as blink.
And then a dark fog rolled up. The entity claimed another one.
The new survivor, Takumi Sumino, and the new killer, the savior, known as Eito Atsuki.
Y'all go harder than your name.
I focused on my breathing, the only sound in the room.
Eito and his...
Spent the night curled up into a ball.
Eito and his
my eyes wide
power.
open the whole time.
Was it... His special power is just throwing his weapon like a boomerang.
Dude, we've already deeply traumatized Takumi. Surely nothing could get worse.
Be ready to give your...
Oh
Fuck
boy.
me. What the hell, man? Why did you... Eito... He...
Everyone's cold eyes pierced through me as I stepped into the cafeteria. They were all staring at me suspiciously.
We all saw the body in the gym. Right, I explained what happened to everyone. I told them that you came back from the future. I told them Eito was abnormal and that he tried to destroy me last night. I told them everything, but they seem reluctant to believe me. Hey, Dairumi. It's been a while. Obviously, you tell us you came back from the future. And you think any of us are dumb enough to just be like, oh well, if you say so. Huh?
Yeah, none of us are that stupid.
Well, Gaku, you're pretty stupid. If a useless single-cell organism like me might be permitted to speak up, are we sure Takumi isn't experiencing some sort of delusion?
Prove he's not.
Ah, that would mean Mr. Sumino got caught up in this delusion and ended up murdering someone.
Kako's words weighed heavily on me.
Maggot.
But it wasn't true. I'm not sure if I'd made the right choice last night. I still don't have confidence in my decision, even though I already made it. But what I experienced last time really happened. There's no way it was a delusion. I need them to understand that, if nothing else. Everyone, hear me out. It's a long story, but... I looked right into everyone's eyes as I began to recount what I knew about the previous 100 days. I told them everything that happened. World Death, Crypto Globin, the Exodus Project, the artificial satellite. I told them about the boy made of undying flames and his infant body in the defense room. Even the existence of Second to Last Defense Academy and the 5 other fighters there, under the command of Nigo. The only thing I left out was what I learned about Nozomi. The secret she shared that first time were between her and me. It was night by the time I was done talking. But still, the doubt in their faces never left. I knew why, too. It was because I'd killed Eito. In their eyes, my story was nothing more than an elaborate and lengthy excuse. Like I was trying to confuse them by weaving a fantastical, impossible tale.
Oh.
I see. I think I understand. It doesn't look that way to me. I simply mean I understand what you think happened. Whether it's true or not is another story.
Talking anymore is just a waste of time. Why don't we call it for today and get out of here? Right. It's late now.
Huh?
It was body. It's still lying there in the gym.
Should we bury him?
Oh.
Wait. It would be so pitiful to bury him when he looks like a burnt pretzel stick. I wish we could do something about that. Like what?
Huh.
Restore his body to how it used to be, perhaps.
Is that even possible?
Obviously I can't do it, but maybe Sire.
Oh, well... I mean, not that I can't do it, but... That's a super secret technique right at the very end of the super secret commanding officer manual! So now in the world did you know about it, Shizuhara?
Just a guess.
I guess? But why would we do that?
Huh.
I told you. It's such a pity. We don't know if he really was a traitor or not. A body deserves dignity, no matter what sins that person may have committed in life. Isn't it only normal to want a body in such a tragic state to look more like it used to be? No one objected to her suggestion. Sire reluctantly agreed. He must have decided it wasn't worth antagonizing everyone over it when it was only our 3rd day here. And so, we transported Eito's body to a classroom on the 2nd floor.
Huh?
Well, we can't win them all.
It's so cold. This room.
It's a morgue. A morgue?
What? I don't remember that from the last time.
You never used it? Well, in a way, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Where we store bodies whose cause of death are unknown. Say, one of you got killed by an unknown weapon during a defensive battle.
Huh?
A bioweapon or nanomachines. Nanomachines, son. Or something like that. In that case, we need to dissect you in order to properly determine the cause.
Aha.
We need a place to store the bodies in a situation like that, which is why we have this room. The temperature is set really low to keep the bodies from decomposing.
Everybody hunched their shoulders against the cold as they looked around the room. Their breaths steamed in the air.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm going to get started on restoring the body. Would you all mind stepping out? Huh? How long will it take? I should have it done by tomorrow morning.
Aha.
Oh right, one last thing.
We were about to leave when Sure stopped us.
Ah.
I know it's sudden, but as of today, I'd like to officially designate Sumino as a Special Defense Unit's team leader.
Huh?
Oh.
You saved me, Sumino, and you know the future. But you have red hair, so I'm sure you'll make a great leader.
What kind of reason is that?
Aha.
I will not entertain any objections. That's an order from your commanding officer. Disobey and you will be court-martialed. You're to do as Sumino says starting tomorrow. Got it?
We returned to the roof. Everybody's faces were even more gloomy having seen Eito's body up close. They all vanished inside their rooms without saying a word. Left on my own, I casually glanced up at the sky and saw the satellite. The artificial satellite hung in the sky, lit with countless mechanical lights. It felt further away than the last time I saw it. Just then, I heard a pop inside my head.
What?
The very next moment, I was suddenly unconscious. Huh?
Day 4.
What happened? What? The fuck?
Get ready, prepared, be ready to give your...
In the morning, I skipped going to the cafeteria and went back there. Instead. Somebody else had gotten there before me. Are we not gonna fucking talk about what happened? Hideko. Good morning. Did you eat breakfast? No, not yet. I'm not hungry. I could maybe go for a frog, though. What? A frog?
Huh?
Forget that. What are you doing here?
What?
I don't fucking... What's happening? After a moment of silence, Hideko answered. Probably for the same reason you are. I wanted to see the results of the restoration. Sirai's not here. Does that mean he's done? Only one way to find out. Hideko approached the body. She stopped in front of it and quietly pulled back the sheet covering Eito's body. Jesus.
Done. At the very least, he's not a burnt pretzel anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
I felt vaguely relieved seeing him. Of course, I hadn't forgiven him for what he'd done to us last time. But I felt some guilt about bringing him to such an undignified end. Now that his body was back to the way it used to be, the painful mass of emotions within me eased a little.
It feels wrong to bury him in the dirt after all this effort to get him so pristine. Why don't we leave him like this for a little longer?
Fucking Eito zombie ending.
Oh god. Hideko covered him in the sheet once more. No sooner had she finished than Gaku came barreling into the room. There you guys are! You found something messed up! Come look!
What?
Messed up? Just hurry! You'll see it for yourself! Hideko and I practically flew down the stairs as we followed Gaku to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon our arrival. Oh! What is this? Spray paint. Someone sprayed a message on the digital blackboard. What the fuck is happening? I looked at the message. Leave the school now or I'll kill you all. I was the first one to find it. I finished breakfast early and was wandering around the school when I saw this.
the cafeteria and told me about it. Told us about it.
We all came running to see for ourselves. Well, who will pull some kind of dumb prank like this?
Prank?
Don't tell me fucking Takumi is developing a split personality.
I fucking hope not.
I said what I said. Who would take this shit seriously? Look like some snot-nosed kid wrote it.
What did he do?
I believe it, though. It's way more interesting that way. I smell a killing game in the air.
Whether it's serious or not, we do know it's not the work of an invader. Your arm would have gone off if one of them tried to get in here.
Huh.
They don't know our language, on top of that. I doubt it could have been one of them. What if it was Eito? Thinks he's a fucking ghost. Maybe the restoration brought him back, like a zombie!
No, you think that is a zombie.
I don't think that's possible. His appearance may have been restored, but his cryptoglobin is gone. And besides, we just saw him. He definitely wasn't breathing.
So that means the person behind this threat is in the room with us now?
Everybody glanced around, trying to see what everyone else was thinking. Their eyes were filled with distrust and unease. Wait, but hold on. There's one other person it could be, right? Everyone seemed to have an idea of what I was getting at.
Aha!
That's right! Sire! I definitely would have put it past him.
Why would he write a threatening message like this?
Why would he do that?
We can figure that out later. For now, we need to find him. And so began the hunt for Sire. We found him only seconds later. Turned out he was very close to the classroom.
What?
No.
What the fuck is happening?
What the hell?
You're kidding.
Why? How could this happen to him?
He fucking
Everyone
died
was deeply
again!
disturbed, but the shock I felt went far beyond theirs. After all, I'd seen this very scene before, the last time I went through this. Back then, Eito had been responsible for it. But Eito didn't exist in this world any longer.
What if... Yeah, I think Takumi had developed a split personality, or Eito is possessing Takumi.
Oh, I'm so holy shit!
Oh, no, wait. It got... His mind broke so bad that Takumi developed, developed that Eito personality. Like, he thinks he's Eito.
Jesus Christ. If that's so, that's fucking insane. I'd killed him myself 2 days ago, or 2 days earlier. And yet, the same thing was happening all over again. The whole reason I fought Eito in the first place was to prevent this! So how? Why? Ow, my neck cracked!
Yeah.
Ah! That fucking hurt. We returned to the classroom in a daze. Everyone stood around in silence for some time. Their eyes were cast downward, expressions grave. Finally, Gaku broke the silence. Takemaru, do you still think this is all a prank?
It's a perfect song. If this isn't a prank, then it's just not fair. They didn't even give us a chance to leave. The kill you all part will start as soon as we see the message.
Still, it's not right. It's highly probable that Sire was destroyed before we woke up. Somebody would have noticed otherwise.
That means it happened before Gaku found the message. So one of us had to die before we even knew we were being threatened? How utterly unreasonable. In movies, terrorists always set off a small-scale explosion and claim responsibility, right? Once everyone knows it's not a prank, they announce that they're going to carry out another crime.
Can
Drew me at a point.
Bathroom break.
Alright. I'll wait for Skipper. Yeah. Shit's already hitting the fan.
Okay, so we have a couple of options here. It's either Takumi mind broke. That's what that loud pop was in his head. And he just is going around killing everyone. Option 2, it's the same thing, but he got possessed by Eito. Option 3, it's still the same thing, but he developed the Eito personality and now killing everyone. Option 4, Eito came back as a zombie. Option 5, Eito came back as a ghost.
Option 6.
Option 6, it's Danganronpa.
Option 6, killing game.
I'm back.
Alright. It was possible the culprit did this to Sire to show they were serious. In that case, we'd be fine as long as we did what they demanded. Temporarily leaving the school and seeing what happened before returning would be the safest option. But there was no guarantee that the person who wrote the message was the same person who destroyed Sire. It wasn't out of the question that the message really was just a prank. But even if it was, we still have to deal with the threat of whoever destroyed Sire still being nearby. For now, I need to figure out if we listen to the message or not. Do we leave the school, or do we ignore it and stay?
Another choice.
It's up to me to decide. Okay, first big choice.
Honestly?
I think we stay.
Honestly, I think we leave so we can meet up with Second to Last Defense Academy.
Yeah.
But do we know that he's gonna bring them there? I mean, I guess that would be the smartest option.
Either they decide to live at Second to Last Defense Academy, or he brings them back.
No. If we leave the school unattended, the invaders will come.
Okay, Anne.
True. Then Phoebe's gonna get destroyed if we leave.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think the safest option is to stay.
No, but wait, if we stay... Okay, what if my theory is true? What if Takumi is like this, Eito reincarnated, and he just kills everyone?
I mean, then what does leaving or not leaving mean? They're still gonna get followed by trouble no matter what.
I don't... Maybe it's a reaction, like, hey, if you leave, I won't come back and kill all of you. I don't know. I don't know about this decision. I don't know.
But I feel like it's better that they stand their ground.
Against Takumi?
Well, I don't fucking know. Again, we don't know for sure if it's Takumi, though it is likely. But who knows what shit they could pull? We're in the very fucking beginning of this shit. We don't know.
I don't know. Takumi is kind of broken if my theory is correct. You think they're gonna beat him?
I mean, they have Hiruko. Hiruko's pretty fucking strong.
Yeah, but we're the main protagonists, okay?
I
don't know about this choice. This choice, it's one of those choices that I don't know.
Yeah. It's tough. Huh. Do we want to flip a coin?
Sure.
Okay, coin flip. Heads for whoops. Heads for yes. Tails for no. Coin flip. It was tails.
Well, I guess we're staying. I hope it doesn't fucking kill us.
We'll see. Stand your ground.
Hey guys, listen. We can't listen to the message.
Unless this is what Eito wants.
Why? The enemy could attack any day now. We can't just leave this place unprotected.
We should know exactly when the enemy will attack, right?
So when's the next attack?
The next one is 3 days from now, on day 7. And what's the big deal with leaving this place empty until then? It's just a matter of going outside the wall of fire and coming back in 3 days, right? We'd be technically complying with what the message says, and the Cobra wouldn't see a need to follow through with their threat. Who's to say they wouldn't immediately fucking come back when they realize you're back? The next attack being 3 days away is what I remember from last time. But there's no guarantee the enemy will act in the same way this time. Because you may have already changed the course of history by coming back to the past. Is that what you're trying to say? I nodded. Exactly.
There's another thing I considered. Can we really trust the couple to keep their word and leave the academy alone when we're gone?
I have to say, that's a weird font they chose.
Yeah. Who the fuck writes in fucking middle-aged scroll?
Before we even saw the message.
There's no way a person like that's ever going to keep their word. Ergo, this has to be a trap. I got no clue who they could be. The only thing we can figure is that they're an invader trying to nab the baby in the defense room while we're gone.
You just said you thought it was a prank!
Shut up! Things are different now that Siri's been wrecked. I personally think we should just ignore that message. I'll launch the Cobra into slaughter mode, right? Now that's the kind of show I pay through the nose to watch. My sad excuse of an existence would surely be the first to be eliminated. Oh, I'm all for the idea, of course. After all, even the tiniest bacteria has more worth than an atomized speck of fractional just like me.
So, if we take a head count, there are 6 of us who want to stay.
Takumi, Takemaru, Darumi, Shoma, and the Tsukumo twins.
If we're going by majority vote, those who want remain have already won, right?
Seriously? Are you all out of your minds?
Nobody's stopping you from going out there yourself.
Outside the wall of fire.
Huh?
I dare say that's what the Cobra really aiming for. Once they manage to isolate someone, the real fun begins.
Kaku started shaking like a leaf. Alright, fine. Just don't say I didn't warn you! In the end, we decided to ignore the message and remain at the academy. Nobody knew how the culprit would react. Just in case, we decided that everyone would move together as a unit during the day as a safety measure. As we did, the sun soon set and night approached.
Are we sleeping together in the same room?
I mean, I guess it would be safer.
You never know when. Well then.
Slumber party!
Oh, yep, I guess we are.
I guess the announcements must be pre-recorded, huh?
Yes. Siri told me about them earlier.
Nothing happened in the end. Whoever wrote that message was just bluffing.
Killing doesn't happen in a day. Can you make up your mind? Do you want us to take the message seriously or not?
Right now, no. The situation's changed. You flip-flopping motherfucker.
Flips all over the place.
To be fair, I would do the same thing.
Just being like, first I lulled, then I serious. First I lulled.
So I'm going back to my room to hit the sack. No, we should all sleep together. Whoa! Did you just really trigger your own death flag? I ain't got time for this. We're in some freaking game or movie. Well... But there's no denying that the person who destroyed Syria is still around.
Lying hidden somewhere in this school. Watch out for her. What if there is a 16th student?
Kiyoshika, the 16th student.
Yes, hiding somewhere in the school.
Watch out for her.
Or... It's also possible they're hiding somewhere. Among us.
Screenshot.
Everybody abruptly stopped what they were doing after Hiroko's statement. We all glanced around, scrutinizing each other nervously.
They're gonna give us a CG like it did with Danganronpa. Right,
Yeah, where everyone's standing around looking at each other.
I see how it is. Save of us all just sleep in all the rooms then. Well, at least that room's locked, so we don't have to worry about anyone killing him while we sleep. Yuruka was only mentioning that as a possibility.
I refuse to believe the culprit could be one of us.
Huh?
Let's not start suspecting each other. You'd be playing directly into the culprit's hands.
Told you they were just bluffing with the message. Whoever's behind it probably gets a kick out of seeing us running around like headless chicken. That's all.
Tell that to Sire's mangled remains!
Suro was targeted because he was a machine. Damaging a metal contraption completely different from killing a flesh and blood person.
Are you trying to say the culprit won't harm us because we're human?
I'm just guessing, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. Anyway, I'm heading back to my room. Let's see what tomorrow morning brings! His ass is gonna die, dog.
Takimaru and Darumi left after that, followed by Ima and Kako.
As long as we're together.
No one can hurt us!
They held hands and left the cafeteria together.
La 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 la.
La 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 la. Step, step, step!
Darumi comes out of the shadow, stabs him. Sorry, my body is so poorly formed it can't fall asleep out of bed.
Tsubasa and Shoma both said they didn't think the culprit could be among us, but
Among us.
as I watched them leave, it occurred to me they probably had their suspicions. Hiroko, Gaku, and I were the only ones left in the cafeteria. What? This is ridiculous! Why can't everyone see the best way to stay safe is to stick together? Everyone's already gone, though. Except the three of us. If the two of you are working together, I'd probably be assaulted tonight. Are you inviting us to— Of course I'm not! Get your mind out of the gutter! We're alright. On the other hand, I'd be the one in hot soup if you two are the ones behind this. We're not, but I have no way of proving that.
Man, this guy's a pervert! Ain't that right?
So are you. I guess going back to our rooms to rest really is the only thing we can do now. Indeed. Casting aspersions at each other here won't help us sleep any better. Fine. I'll go too, but only because there's no other choice. And so we all went back to our rooms to turn in for the night. I tossed and turned restlessly on my bed. My eyes were closed, but sleep kept evading me.
Huh?
Who wrote that message and destroyed Sire? Is the culprit really one of us? No, there's no way. That means the culprit's still hiding somewhere in the school. They couldn't have escaped outside the wall of fire after destroying Sire and writing that message.
Huh?
Hang on. Are we sure the person who wrote the message and the person who destroyed Sire are one and the same? We just automatically assume so, but there's no indication that they are. If it wasn't the same person, then we're actually up against two different people. How did things end up like this? I ruffled my hair violently while curling up on my bed. Midnight was just around the corner. Soon it would be day 5. It's 12:55 a.m. It hasn't even been an hour since the new day began. Hello? A visitor? At this time? Thinking it might be the culprit, I was unnerved, until I realized this would give me a great chance to capture them. It could very well be someone asking for help, too. Whoever it was, I had no reason to ignore them. Let's do this! Gathering my wits, I opened my room door cautiously. Who is it? I looked around before stepping out. There was nobody to be seen anywhere. Was it a prank or a hallucination? Just as I turned around to go back into the room. God damn it! A sharp pain exploded at the back of my head, quickly rendering me unconscious. Well, shit sucks.
Dead. Someone's gonna die.
Someone's gonna die.
Get ready, prepared, be ready to give your...
When I next came to, I realized I was on my bed, even though I had lost consciousness outside my room last night. Was that a dream? Was I just half asleep? I touched the back of my neck as those thoughts ran through my mind. A dull aching pain greeted me. It wasn't a dream. I stepped outside last night and someone jumped on me from above. They'd probably been hiding on the rooftop. They punched or kicked me, I'm not sure which, on the back of my head. But who and why? Was it the person who wrote that message and destroyed Sire? In that case, why am I still alive? And they even went out of their way to move me back to my bed. Just then...
What the?
The door slammed violently open and Tsubasa ran inside. He's dead?! What happened?! Oh boy. He's dead, isn't he? I ran downstairs so quickly I thought I might trip and fall. Getting to the classroom was the only thing on my mind.
I guess you made the right
Soon
choice
the
in
classroom
sparing
came into
Eito.
view. I dashed inside and what greeted me was...
Oh my goodness!
No!
Oh, small.
Did that just play a dang it Rumpa Stinger?
It did something similar. I could hear the others entering the classroom behind me.
No.
Wait, hold up, let me...
Ah, that's so loud.
Sorry.
What the hell?
Mr. Monocle.
Why?
I knew we should have fucking left.
Hey, cut it out! This isn't funny at all. Open your eyes, man. Wake up!
Well, you know,
I said wake up, Gaku!
one of your favorite characters is dead.
Oh boy. Jerumi kept shaking Gaku's shoulders. He didn't respond. So she started shaking him harder.
Darumi, stop!
Kiriko slowly put her arms around Darumi and gently pulled her away.
Hey, why don't we just use the Revive-O-Matic?
Right. If we move Gaku to the infirmary, we can...
It won't work. The Revive-O-Matic can only revive a person who only just died.
So yeah,
That's
what
It says
happened?
in the manual.
Yeah.
Can you define just? It doesn't give a specific number, but definitely not 3 hours.
3 hours?
3 hours?
You can tell by the dry and discolored blood. It's been at least 3 hours since he was killed.
Jeez.
And besides, look at the amount of blood he's lost. You know how the
Honestly,
Revive-O-Matic
this
works.
sucks for Gaku. He
You
wanted to
need
leave,
have
but we just convinced
cryptoglobin
him
in
to
your
stay.
body.
Hmm. But we couldn't just give up without doing anything. We moved Gaku's body to the infirmary, put him in a corpse recovery drone, and placed him in the Revive-O-Matic. However,
It didn't work.
unfortunately, Kako was right. The Revive-O-Matic's analysis monitor was located at the back of the device. We all looked at the information together. Cause of death? Hemorrhagic shock. Estimated time of death? Day 5, between 1 and 4 a.m. Multiple stab wounds on chest and abdomen. 28 stab wounds. Murder weapon is likely a sharp blade about a foot long. Too much time has passed since death. Insufficient cryptoglobin present in body. Impossible to revive.
Does something seem off to you guys? Why didn't that corpse recovery do its job earlier? Someone deleted him. Someone deleted him from the fucking server.
But I thought only Sire could do that.
Oh god, then what happened?
Then what the fuck happened?
You're right.
Or maybe someone jammed with the drones.
Yeah.
Then that'd be Siri to do that.
Maybe the murderer waited for the drone to come by and fucking took out the drone.
If the drone had flown over to collect Gaku's body the moment he died, this wouldn't have happened.
Upon hearing that, Tsubasa sprang into action. She went back to the analysis monitor. After fiddling with the terminal for a while, she took several steps back, in shock.
Yeah, someone deleted him.
The drone itself is working correctly.
Yeah.
Someone's overwritten the program that controls it.
What?
Code is too difficult to hack even for me. There's no way we can restore the original programming now. The new settings say that. The drone doesn't activate if an SCU member dies outside of a defensive battle.
You can't be serious! Who would do such a thing? Do you even need to ask?
Obviously, the same person killed Gaku.
Silence filled the air, and nobody spoke for a while. Then Takemaru mumbled something.
Shit!
Oh!
This is all my fault! I kept insisting the Cobra was bluffing! Gaku would have died if I believed him!
I don't know about that. The same thing may have happened even if we had all slept together in the cafeteria last night. Or maybe things would have been worse.
Yeah, where you all could have fucking died.
What do you mean? I'll explain later.
A few hours later, we managed to regain our composure somewhat and started cleaning up the classroom. It just didn't seem right to leave all that blood on the floor. We also made sure to thoroughly check for possible clues that might lead us to the murderer while we cleaned. Ultimately, we came to the realization that the killer had left nothing behind. No footprints, no bodily fluids, not even a single strand of hair. Once we were done, we decided to take care of the message as well. The message that was the cause of everything. The mere sight of it nauseated me. We angrily and vigorously scrubbed the message with solvents until it disappeared, Tsubasa and Shoma crying as they worked. Before we knew it, the sun had already set as we were surrounded by darkness. Then we started on our next task, transporting Gaku's dead body from the infirmary to the morgue. Now there's two bodies!
Hey, why are we moving his body here?
Shouldn't we be giving him a dignified burial? The corpse is a silent witness who never lies. Burying it would mean losing valuable clues.
That reminds me. You mentioned that you were trying to become a detective in my previous timeline. And then Ima said he was your brilliant, talented assistant or something.
I said that.
Yes. Now do you believe I've traveled back in time?
I'm not sure.
That's not particularly convincing evidence.
Am I right to assume you're interested in helping out the investigation, Kako?
Yes.
Call her Kyoko.
Then share your observations with us, great detective. Who is the most likely suspect in your eyes?
Wait a second, the
She tapped a finger on her temple.
Oh. First of all, Tsubasa was the first person to find the body, right? Yes, I woke up before the morning announcement, so I went to the classroom on the first floor. I was trying to see if we missed any clues that could have pointed us to the identity of the person who wrote the message. I saw Gaku on the floor, like that.
Yeah,
The question is, why did the killer murder him so
that's
brutally?
expensive.
He was stabbed multiple times in the chest and abdomen. If killing him had been the objective, they could have simply indirectly for the heart.
Or me.
I know. I just got a Discord message. The number of stab wound usually indicates some sort of powerful personal grudge. It feels more like anger than a grudge to me. The killer's the same person who wrote the message, right? And they got angry because we didn't follow their instructions. Or the fella's just trying to make an example out of someone. Think they can strike fear in our hearts by killing someone in the most visceral way possible.
I think their objective was even simpler than that.
Huh?
Pray tell.
To bleed as much cryptoglobin out as possible so that we couldn't possibly revive Gaku even if we found his body right away.
That would mean the killer is very familiar with the Special Defense Unit's members and how our bodies work. Sure, there's a very high probability that the killer is one of us.
Everyone fell silent at that. But nobody seemed as shaken up as they were yesterday, as if they had already come to the conclusion deep inside.
That's why, back in the infirmary, I said that things would have been worse. If we had all slept together in the cafeteria.
Because the killer would have assassinated everyone in their sleep.
Yes, after drugging us with sleep medicine or something. Yes, after drugging us with sleep medicine. That's unthinkable! It's just not possible! One of us here is the killer! The alarm didn't sound. That means nobody has breached the Academy's defenses. Alarm. Oh, before you bring it up, no, Eito couldn't have done it either. Because...
He's dead. She walked to one of the dead bodies, stood in front of it, and promptly pulled off the sheet that was covering it.
See? He's not breathing and has no pulse. It's literally impossible for Eito to be the killer. Unless he somehow turned into a zombie.
Anything could be possible.
Oh!
Everyone saw that Gaku's estimated time of death on the revival night.
Yes, I think it was between 1 and 4 a.m. last night.
I'm going to have to ask each and every one of you where you were and what you were doing at that time.
That's a problem, because either everyone's gonna say they were sleeping, and Takumi's just gonna say, I got knocked the fuck out.
Oh.
Everyone said they had been sleeping in their own rooms other than Ima. Ima was...
I was sleeping in my dear sister's room.
Huh?
Which means only my dear sister and I have valid alibis.
The testimony of a sibling is unreliable.
Shut up.
Yes, I was expecting you to say that.
I mean, hey, it may be unreliable, but hey, Kako can back it up though, so. Wait, so none of us have proper alibis?
Huh.
Hang on!
Takumi where he's been yet.
Alright, what about you, Takumi? I mean, your answer's probably going to be the same.
I hesitated for a moment. Telling the truth would make me seem questionable. But if it ever came to light that I lied this time, I'd definitely look suspicious then. So I decided to go ahead and tell everyone what happened to me in last night at around 1 a.m.
Say what? Someone came out of nowhere and knocked you out? And then you woke up to the sound of the morning announcement? In your bed?
Yes, more or less. The person who knocked me out had to be the killer!
Why don't we tell us about this now?
I couldn't find a good time to bring it up.
Really? Well, so much time had already passed since we found Gaku's body.
Everyone looked at me with suspicion in their eyes, causing my heart to beat faster. I'm telling the truth! Please believe me!
So, you say, but...
That time traveling thing has got to be just a big fat lie. The timeline sucks already, dog.
Yes, you killed Eito for some reason, and made up that whole tale in order to justify your actions.
No!
That would actually explain why Syria was destroyed too. Huh? Syria was the only one present when Eito was killed. When Eito was killed, he was the only one who knew the truth.
When Siri tried to blackmail Takumi using that incident, Takumi destroyed him or to silence him!
Hey!
Why would I do that? What about the message? I was the first one to propose we stay in the academy! Besides, there's no reason for me to kill Gaku. Absolutely no reason at all!
You're coming apart at the seams. Nobody said anything about you killing Mr. Maruko.
You were all looking at me as if you thought I was the killer!
Oh, come on, you guys!
Oh my god! I spent hours trying to prove my innocence to the others. But there was nothing convincing I could use to clear my name, else my fucking knee cracked. Tagemaru, Darumi, Shoma, and the Tsukuma twins were especially unwilling to give me any benefit of the doubt.
What about Hiruko?
Hiruko's just kind of like, whatever the fuck.
Well then, Sister Dearest, let us fall asleep under the same roof again tonight.
Yes, like I've said before, it's more dangerous for everyone to be sleeping together.
What if they're working together?
What, the twins?
Yeah, who knows? Just a theory, a game theory.
Sleeping with the person you trust the most is the best way to deal with this.
Takemaru,
No.
will you allow this worm to burrow in your room tonight?
No.
Huh? What are you saying? You're the person I trust the most. Or are you afraid I may actually be the killer? Don't be stupid, you idiot! I just kill you right back!
That means I'm staying in Mistress Hiruko's room tonight! You can kill me anytime you please, my mistress!
Alright, lesbian. I'm sorry, but you're on your own.
Why?
You may end up killing me, for all I know. Besides, I've already been reserved by someone else.
Huh?
Someone else?
Oh, okay.
I guess we're staying with Darumi?
Oh, no.
She's probably staying with me tonight.
Sorry.
Your only option left is Takumi.
Absolutely not! I'm not gonna throw myself into the arms of a serial killer! I have standards! I'll get to kill me, you know!
That was gibberish I just said.
Everyone retired to their chosen rooms after deciding on sleeping arrangements. I trudged my way back to my own room as well.
Alone. Yeah.
I had just returned to my room when the doorbell rang.
Who that?
Darumi, the door swung open and in walked... Oh, hey!
What the?
Yuriko, Tsubasa, what's the matter? Just so we're clear, this doesn't mean we trust you or anything.
Huh?
What? You came all the way just to tell me that? Let me finish.
I don't trust you. We see no reason to be completely suspicious of you either. Unlike the other 5.
Okay, that's nice to hear. And? If what you've been saying is true, there's going to be an enemy attack in 2 days' time on day 7, right? According to what I've lived through, yes.
I intend to fight. But it's unlikely the other 5 will be willing to follow you.
So you're saying there's a high chance they won't join the fight? Even Takemaru and Darumi, who fought on day 1? Tsubasa's trying to say she's willing to lend you a hand.
I can't just sit back and let you and Hiroko fight the invaders by yourselves. Besides, it's game over for us anyway if we lose.
A combat party of 3 isn't going to be strong enough.
That's why I'm thinking of calling in reinforcements.
From where? You once mentioned a second-to-last defense academy that's being protected by 5 special defense unit members, right? Oh, I get it. You want to bring them here?
More bodies.
It was inevitable that we would one day have to go to the second-to-last defense academy anyway. That academy was attacked on day 10 and Moko was killed. I've been pushing it to the back of my mind because I thought we still had time. Not that we had any spare time to be thinking about going there at all. It didn't make sense to go over as soon as possible, so I agreed to Hiroko and Tsubasa's plan. Are you both coming with me? Then we set off at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. 6? The campus is quite a distance from here, isn't it? Yeah.
We should start early then. I'm hoping sure we can make it back before the enemy attack by day 7.
That's a good point. That's settled then. We'll be taking our leave now.
We're going to tell the others about this.
Thank you. They nodded and left the room. There was just one thing bothering me. Was it really a good idea to leave 5 people behind in an academy with a serial killer on the loose? That said, I really didn't want to reach the second campus before Moko got killed on day 10. Since we needed reinforcements for the next defensive battle, going there tomorrow was indeed the best option we had. It wouldn't make sense for all of us to go anyway, and leaving just 2 or 3 to protect the school alone wouldn't be any better. In fact, it would be worse because that just make them easier targets for the killer. I concluded that the safest thing to do was go there with Hiroko and Tsubasa. We can meet the team from the second academy tomorrow. Kiyoshika, Moko, Karada, Yugamu, and Nozomi. The possibility of seeing them again did nothing to loosen the tight knot in my stomach. After all, a friend had just been violently murdered today. I couldn't get the sight of Gaku's mangled body out of my mind.
How do you feel, Nia?
Sad. My boy. What happened to my boy? And now somebody else is probably gonna die. At 6 a.m., I went straight to the entrance hall, where Hiroko and Tsubasa were already waiting for me. At least they're alive.
Thank God.
You are 10 seconds late. 10 seconds. A split second of distraction can prove fatal in battle. You will do well to remember that. Yes, ma'am. I mindlessly responded to Hiroko while looking around. I didn't see anyone else. You're not even going to see us off, huh?
They believe that a serial killer now.
Nothing I could do about that. How did you break the news to them? I just told them plainly. I said we needed to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. And they didn't criticize you for daring to follow a serial killer there?
It's gonna be really funny if one of them dies.
You sure did. That's why I asked them nicely if they'd rather we left said serial killer behind with them. Suddenly, letting just the three of us go became the best thing since sliced bread.
Okay. We can chat later. Let's be on our way.
Yeah. Because,
Oh?
Look over there. That looks like a shortcut. Let's go check it out. Yep, over there.
I'll take this.
Don't fuck up this time.
I'll try not to.
We did it.
stack. Nothing.
Yes.
Hey! I'm sorry, my sister's an asshole.
Okay.
Long ass walk. I miss Eva.
Whoop.
Ah.
Oh well.
My turn. How's this? Time for battle. I'll chop you to pieces. Broken so soon.
Good to go. There. Let's do this. I've got this. Yeah. Got it. My turn. Take this! Damn it!
Not that.
I'm good whenever. Let's roll.
Now then,
I think
to
Tsubasa
business.
I think Tsubasa is the only great person who got the litter.
How's this?
Leave it to me. Hi-ya!
Ready when you are. Yeah! All right,
And for
let's do
style
this.
point, just kill that one with a door blitz.
Here we go.
Fucking die!
One last strike.
Ah! Hey, what the hell, man?
Care. Up the raft. We did it.
Maybe Takumi really is the killer. That was kind of overkill, dog.
be.
Let's hope everyone's alive here.
I mean, they should be. Phew! We finally arrived.
Oh?
So this is the place.
I can allow the Defense Academy.
As we got closer, I saw her.
Hello.
Hey! Nozomi! My pulse started racing. My breathing got heavier. I felt an uncontrollable burning in my chest. Nozomi was alive. She was alive again and right here in front of me. Without thinking, I almost reached out to touch her. But I fought that impulse and pulled it back.
Huh? Who are you guys?
Word simply failed me. While I was still busy being incoherent, Nigo and the others showed up as well.
Are you perhaps from Lost Defense Academy?
How did you know that?
Your cloth armor. Is there something you guys needed? Yes, actually.
After moving the conversation to the cafeteria and introducing ourselves, we told everyone what had happened at Last Defense Academy. About Eito, the threatening message, serious destruction, all of it. Even about Gaku's murder and me traveling back in time. I also shared everything that had happened in the first 100 days I had previously gone through.
I don't know.
What greeted me at the end was silence. Nigo had stopped moving and had a dazed, distant look in his eyes. Serious destruction must have been too much for him. None of the others from the Second Academy had anything to say either. They all stood frozen, mouths agape in astonishment.
I see. Thanks for the massive info dump, I guess. I'm still trying to process everything, but I more or less get what you're trying to say.
And then short of the matter is that Lost Defense Academy is currently in quite a bit of a pickle. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Then we have to go there right away!
Since the place is just a decoy, there's no need for us to protect it anymore.
The enemy will be attacking the academy walls.
Then let's hasten our steps.
And get there by today!
Thank you.
We would greatly appreciate the backup.
Nico, is the school bus available? Hey, Nico, can you hear me?
Nigo. That's Nigo.
Great! We'll meet in the parking lot after everyone here gets ready. Takumi, Hiroko, and Tsubasa, you guys can go there first. It's at...
Don't worry, I know where it is.
I'm packed and ready to go.
Onward for Lost Defense Academy!
We all started walking towards the bus, except for Nigo, who hadn't moved from his spot at all. As soon as we noticed, we stopped walking.
Huh?
Is something wrong, Nigo? Something wrong, Nigo?
Oh.
I cannot go. I cannot go.
What?
I've been ordered to guard Second to Last Defense Academy with my life, therefore I am unable to abandon it.
Ordered? By who?
Ask.
Your superior officer.
She
The
be
one who
taken
got
seriously
destroyed.
wearing that.
No, this one came from the higher-ups on the artificial satellite.
No!
Can't you defy them somehow? Can't you defy them somehow?
We all tried to talk Nigo out of staying, but he refused to abandon his post. We have no choice but to leave him behind.
Oh.
It's already night and we're running out of time. We have to go now.
Just pick him up. You see, I'm not the county right now. So if we open a dialogue with the higher-ups about this, I'll be there.
Fine. Hurry up and do that dialogue thing with your superior and come over as soon as you can, understand?
I'll be waiting for you over there.
Thank you. Be careful.
And so, we had to part ways with Nigo. After exchanging firm handshakes, we boarded the school bus. We decided to let Tsubasa drive as she had the most experience with vehicles, and then...
Alright, let's go.
She floored the accelerator and the bus peeled off. We
Female-
made our way toward our base, Last Defense Academy. A short while after setting off, I started a conversation with the 5 members of the Second Academy.
First of all, I'm grateful that you decided to come with us. Am I also right to assume that you believed what I said?
What you said?
About coming back from the future?
It's too much of a coincidence to be made up.
What is more, you possess knowledge about us that we have revealed to none but ourselves.
We believe you only because it makes sense to, not because we want to. I believe you, Takumi.
Thank you, everyone. You have no idea how glad this makes me. Because nobody in the other academy believes me at all.
Including those 2 over there?
The 5 of them turned to stare at Hiroko and Tsubasa.
Don't believe him? Can you not see the pureness in his eyes? His very soul itself?
They kept looking at Hiroko and Tsubasa in plain and undisguised disgust. The 2 eventually caved under the weight of their collective stares.
Fine. I believe him.
What, you do? I guess I should too then.
Seriously? That's all it took? I held myself back from speaking my thoughts out loud. Their reasoning didn't matter as long as they believed me. With this, there were now more people who believed me than those who didn't. It made me feel more at ease after going through those terrible things yesterday. As the bus kept rumbling on, the pleasant swaying sensation made me so drowsy I almost fell asleep. Eventually, the side of the wall of fire slowly came into view through the windshield of the bus.
So when did the enemy? So the enemies attacked on day.
They attacked day
attacked
7.
Day 7. Second to last Defense Academy.
Oh, Mrs. Hiruka, I'm glad you're safe and sound. I was so sure the serial killer would be coming back by himself.
Ugh!
Thank goodness you're both okay.
Hey!
What about me?
By the way, are those guys with you?
Anonymous NPCs?
Hello there. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji.
No.
I'm not the the apocalyptic creator of destruction.
Kyoshika Magadori, your service.
Bow your heads.
Oh, wrong voice.
Bow your heads, peasant. I am Kurawa Uzuki, the great and powerful.
You expected to confront the nameless NPC's remark.
And I'm Yugamu Omokage, teenage assassin, hopeless romantic, and all-around nice guy. Oh, okay.
Hey!
They're neither nameless nor NPCs!
They're totally trying to assert themselves as main characters!
We should introduce ourselves too.
That's alright. We've already heard all about you guys on the bus.
Well, that saves us a lot of time. Yeah! What are we waiting for then? It's time to play some game where losers get to have their nails ripped off for shits and giggles.
Girl,
That's not a good.
you match my freakiness, dog. Wow, that sounds like my kind of fun.
We have a battle coming up tomorrow. Now that the introductions are over, we should rest up until then.
So you guys are really gonna fight together with us?
Destruction! Yep. Yep.
It is the one reason we have come here.
Why would you help us?
Why do you need to ask? It's because we all have the same ultimate goal in mind.
Huh?
Ultimate?
Oh,
From here on, we must protect the baby in the defense room until day 100, right?
Then the missiles he's been charging up will be launched in all directions. All the invaders will be wiped out,
That's
and that'll be the end of world death.
That was you, Gamu.
Whoops.
right before we shoot off on your skateboard and jump out of the right, you know, you're on the artificial satellite.
Or so we have heard from Sir Takumi.
I see no reason to say no.
We make it through these 100 days and everyone's stories end happily. We're here with you all the way.
How does the man went to school? He told you about that?
The palpable excitement of the 5 members from the Second Academy stood in stark contrast to the sullen moods of those from this academy.
What's the matter?
They're just feeling awkward because they have no intention of joining us for tomorrow's defensive battle.
Whereas you guys will be sent into the battlefield as their substitutes, even though you're new here. Wait, why aren't you joining the fight?
I already explained on the way here. They do not trust Takumi's leadership.
Oh, that whole time traveling thing.
That's just a part of it. Taku's murder played a bigger part. Right now, the think Takumi did it. Excuse me? They're Takumi the killer! She's so gullible.
No, of course not! I didn't do it!
Sir Takumi has spoken. What is your response?
We already discussed this thing to death. But there's no proof yet. Proof of what?
Proof of Takumi's innocent.
Huh?
Apprehending the real perpetrator is the best way to settle this.
I'll believe you if you can't do that.
We went back to our rooms soon after our meeting to rest and recharge for tomorrow's defensive battle.
Someone else is gonna die.
Probably. I hope it's not someone from Second Academy.
Damn it!
As I flopped onto the bed, I found myself whispering under my breath.
Huh?
The real perpetrator. That's right. I have to find and catch the real culprit. That was the only way I could regain the trust of those 5 and convince them to help with the battles again. It was also the quickest way. Ima was absolutely right. And there was another good reason.
Stay in your bed for
I
one
wanted
night.
to avenge Gaku. He'd never been able to rest in peace if I let the perpetrator get away. But how would I figure out who the real culprit was? Unlike Kako, I didn't have a detective bone in my body.
I'm not a Sherlockian.
I had a lot to think about.
I know Sherlockian.
However, the trip to and from Second to Last Defense Academy had depleted all my energy. I was swallowed by the darkness of sleep before I could even think about my options.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to get...
Okay, so Takemi... No. Takemaru Dairumi... okay, so Takemaru, Dairumi, Shoma, Kako, and Imo are you going to come see us off?
They won't be joining the battle. Why would they show up?
King.
I don't know. They can at least cheer for us, right?
Don't fucking risk your eyes rest because we don't want to! That doesn't sound like a very morale boosting cheer at all.
Grand Theft Auto 6 will have 10 boy strip clubs.
Anyway, when is he gonna be showing up?
Huh?
Anytime now. Remember what I told you in the bus yesterday about the commander's special traits?
Yes, sir, Takumi!
I have it all memorized.
The alarm sounded immediately after he said that.
Perfect timing.
Yep.
Intruder alert.
Everything goes according to plan. Everything goes according to plan.
They're here. Take the lead, Takumi.
Huh?
What? You're our leader, aren't you? Don't you have anything to say to your team before they head out into battle? Oh, right. Is everyone ready?
Ready when you are.
Jumanji sword is always ready. She ravenously longs to spill the blood of the wicked.
I took a whole bunch. I don't know.
I made this using my own special formula. Efficiency's guaranteed.
Efficacy.
You'll be fine. You gotta be a apocalyptic maiden of this. He's looking out for you now.
Let's all work together out there. Humanity's counting on us.
This isn't just for them, but for ourselves, too. We fight for our future. Let's go! Can't believe we lost our MVP, Gaku.
Yeah, no more fucking...
They knew! They were like, we gotta get rid of this little shit.
No more guesses.
Don't worry, Gaku will avenge you.
We'll avenge you!
Ah!
We gotta...
Okay. 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 Oh, so
Everybody's here.
They're all at the front.
All on one side.
Thank God.
Skip it.
Wait, we can do that?
Yeah. I think it's because this game was recently updated to where you can skip battles you've already done before now, where nothing like changes.
Now we shall deal with the commander.
You mean that person over there?
What?
Oh, it's Veshnus!
Oh, God damn it!
On the edge of the battlefield, watching us fight was a figure I didn't recognize.
Is that the commander you guys fought before?
No. That wasn't the one.
Kiriko was right. I never saw that person during the whole of my previous 100 days. I had no idea who they were, but they were not a commander I'd fought before, that's for sure.
Hey, look! There's someone else over there!
That is the commander.
That's the real commander.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
That's the commander we faced our first day here. God of the planet, hear my plea and lend me thy strength. Blood of my bond, release!
His ass really thought he was a fucking hero, dog.
I mean, at least he looks cool as fuck while doing it.
True.
He's got the coolest form too, because he looks like a dragon. Mervrum. Hello, Mervrum.
I will run this time. I'm done running away. I have to stand.
I like the one that looks like a fucking wheel.
Stand aside. If you don't,
Like the worm. I'm idle.
How to Train Your Dragon. What type of dragon is this?
He looks pretty cool.
I will run.
Those are cool.
How is it I can understand him?
Little Black Riding Hood over there hasn't done anything, though. Little Black Hood. See that black hood they're wearing? Name fits to a T.
Who is that? Why is someone I've never seen before showing up all of a sudden? Did the timeline change? Sure did.
Takumi, stop staring off into space like some plebeian and start acting like a leader, why don't you?
Yes. Right. Everyone, concentrate your attacks on the giant commander over there first.
Little Black Riding Hood can wait.
Understood.
Understood. I'm guessing we can skip this.
Maybe. We'll see. Yeah.
What the
Didn't even have to ask. Just like, fuck you.
Yay!
Yeah. We did it.
Woohoo!
Get fucked, Commander.
Wait. He's like, okay, I'm ready. Dead.
What just happened?
What about Little Black Riding Hood?
I looked around. The mysterious figure had disappeared at some point during the battle.
Anyway.
Mayhaps a passerby who was on their way to the convenience store?
What?
Passerby simply walk onto a highly secured compound like this.
Well, on the way to the convenience store, at that.
Importantly, what should we do about the commander? He's not
If they're a commanding base, like on site, then yeah.
Tsubasa pointed to where Mervrum lay on the ground, heavily injured but still breathing.
If they're walking to a convenience store dressed like that, they're robbing it. They're gonna rob it.
I
You
think
are
he's
so
trying
broken.
to say something.
Let me.
If they're walking to a convenience store dressed like that, they're gonna rob it. They're robbing it.
No, that's a stereotype, dog.
Yugamu knelt over the fallen commander. After a quick but surprisingly thorough examination, he spoke up again.
Anyway, that hooded person is a bane of your existence.
Oh, now we can't even hear him because his vocal cords got destroyed.
Oh, that's
So,
fucked up.
He won't be able to talk then.
That sucks.
That's right. Even if he could, it's not like we can understand their language.
No, we can! Takumi, you just fucking heard him!
Not true.
You dumbass!
He told us his name and stuff. Remember?
Exactly, Takumi, you fucking idiot.
I am Mervrum, the paragon of order. In the name of order, I will strike
Why is
you
she
down.
doing a little cat face?
Little whip.
What I heard.
He
That was.
one who
This is her best voice acting yet. This is her best voice
Back
acting.
to the topic at hand. What should we do with him?
Finish him off.
That must have really sucked.
Yeah.
Why?
He slices vocal cords when he
We
slices his
kill him
throat.
and take his cryptoglobin.
Huh?
To survive to day 100, we must fight and win every single battle that is to come. And for that to happen, we must keep getting stronger.
I am of the same mind.
Take him out, Takumi.
Drunk.
Make it quick.
They were all waiting for me to make the call. I hardened my resolve and nodded slowly.
Or did Mervrum accidentally cut? No,
Should we
he didn't.
I think we should buff Moko. We haven't buffed her yet.
No, we haven't.
Yeah.
That's Puffer, and she's good to have.
I'll finish this one.
I'll finish this one. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
Oh, shit.
Good.
Anyone else want a piece of me?
Amazing.
That's great.
I wish Math was here.
Yeah.
Sleeping off that
But
surgery.
I'm glad he's recovering from his surgery. God damn.
Anybody else want a piece of me? Meanwhile, I need to take a shit.
At night, there were 8 of us who had fought in the defensive battle had a small victory party in the cafeteria.
Everyone else, banned. They're not coming in.
Get the fuck out! We discussed who deserved to be crowned MVP and who had the coolest looking finishing moves.
No one!
Not Gaku! Gaku!
No one, because we haven't seen anyone fight!
Everyone talked and laughed pleasantly as we reviewed the battle together. Even though a fellow comrade had been killed just 2 days ago, the adrenaline rush of victory had us in high spirits. And then they showed up.
Oh, the fucking loser.
And the 5 members who hadn't taken part in the battle. Hunger pangs got the better of your suspicions?
Sorry, but we're not in the business of feeding losers here.
Oh,
If you
no.
did anything to contribute to this victory.
Hey!
Here's the...
That's just food. What's the big deal?
We ain't here to poach your food.
Then what are you here for?
Just thought it would be right to not even say thanks, you know?
Thanks? For what?
Thank you for saving the Academy and us.
Yes, thank you.
From the bottom of my worthless heart, thank you.
There's no need to be so formal.
I'd rather hear you say you'll help us out in the next battle.
Those are 2 different things.
Fine, keep being useless. We still think Mr. Sumino stinks to high heaven. We ain't gonna lift a finger to help until he can prove he's innocent.
That's really fucking difficult to do!
Yeah, what the hell is wrong with y'all?
You have to show us concrete proof that he wasn't the killer.
He saved your life.
Your stance hasn't changed since last night, then.
Basically, you want to find a real murderer?
Yes, that is, if you can find one, since Takumi may very well be the culprit.
Huh?
The party ended soon after, and we all went back to our own rooms. When I did the same, I found someone waiting for me there.
Knows of me.
Probably knows of me. Never mind, it's Phoebe!
Hello. It's been a while.
You? Why? No, wait. I get it. You have clues to the identity of the real perpetrator who killed Gaku 2 days ago. You're here to share them with me, right?
Sadly,
Hey.
that's not what I'm here for. And dog, what the fuck? I was just sleeping. I'm aware that one of your friends, Gaku Maruko, was killed by someone. However, I wasn't there when it happened, so I didn't witness the crime. I'm far from omnipresent. While I'm able to move instantly to a location I have in mind, I don't have full knowledge of everything that goes on in this academy.
That's too bad. What are you actually here for, then?
To inform you of something, I'll keep it short. I am not feeling very well right now.
Not feeling well? In what sense?
Right. You can't tell because I'm in this form.
Oh, no.
Basically, I'm sick.
Oh. How did that happen?
No.
There is a particular space known as blood space in this world. It is a distinct space filled with cryptoglobin energy.
No.
However, a malicious aura from the future has been seeping into a certain part of that space.
Oh, Jesus.
My true form, the baby, is being badly affected by that aura.
Huh?
You are aware the baby's body is also filled with cryptoglobin energy, yes?
Oh.
That is why the malicious aura is also encroaching on the baby's body.
I'm sorry. What exactly are you trying to say?
Dog, have a care in the world!
I think he's just confused.
To put it simply,
He's trying to stay conscious, not fall asleep.
a source of evil intent from this timeline is invading the baby's body.
Oh, that leaves me more confused than ever.
Is it Eito evil?
Oh god, if it is. Fuck.
That is terrifying
What should I
to
do?
imagine.
What can I do to help?
You like to spare
Eito's
him
becoming a fucking poltergeist.
You
Can I
like to
bring the
spare him
baby some
before-
medicine? Wait, if a malicious aura is causing this, I should be bringing an exorcist, right?
Do we even know one? The only cure is to solve the case in the future that's causing this.
The case in the future? Not what happened to Gaku 2 days ago?
I did mention the malicious aura coming from the future, didn't I? Solving the case that produced that aura is the cure to this disease. When all is settled, the baby's body should...
Make a full recovery?
Yes.
How long do we have?
No idea.
This also means I won't be able to show myself to you for a while. That's why I wanted to tell you today.
So, I won't be able to talk to you for a while?
Please, don't look so sad. This isn't goodbye forever.
It's just...
You must solve this future's case yourself, Takumi. Then we will be able to see each other again. I'm counting on you.
With that, the ghost boy disappeared from sight. A future case.
Hey!
What case, though? A murder case? Wait, does that mean there's going to be another murder? No, he didn't mention anything about the case being a murder case. Well, he doesn't fucking know. He just says that there's an aura. Doesn't know what it's about. Other than that it's evil. I prayed that it would be something completely different. I never wanted to see something like that again. Oh, you're gonna.
Yes, you are.
You got plenty more dead bodies.
Yes, 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 yes.
Days of accumulated stress and fatigue finally got to me, and I ended up sleeping through the morning like a log. When I finally woke up, it was afternoon. In fact, the sun was already sinking into the horizon toward the west. That was the exact moment the shrill sound of sirens blasted all around me. Another attack! That sound immediately dispelled the heavy fog clouding my brain.
Intruder alert. Defense mode initiated.
What? Why now?
Again?
The enemy just came yesterday. Are they attacking us 2 days in a row? It's probably Veshnos. And it's only day 8. The next battle should have been on day 17! The timeline was changing. For some reason, it was starting to spiral completely out of control.
They all run stupid.
I better get over to the war room. I rushed frantically out of my room.
Oh, Takumi!
Now you show up? Everyone else is already here. Sorry, I came as quickly as I could.
Everyone? As in everyone who took part in the battle yesterday, in case you misunderstood. The Frightened Five won't be showing up today either, I assume.
So harping on that. We must go out and meet the enemy forces immediately.
Yes, of course. Let's do this. Initiate defensive battle!
Special Defense Unit! Fight!
Since it's the same.
Let's get some magical gold transformation.
Ah! Oh, it's
Yeah.
you.
I hope we can skip this, because this bitch is annoying.
Hopefully. Wait, before you do that, can you use Yugami one time so I can see his stretchy arm?
Well, then it's not gonna let us skip.
Oh, that's stupid.
Well, I mean, it probably won't. I'm not gonna risk it, though.
Stretchy arms.
Time is money, and they've certainly wasted a lot of mine. I
So he has
already feel the nice warm shower
So-
waiting for me.
Careful.
He has that
The
ability.
battle isn't over yet.
Skipper, what are you
Look over
saying?
there.
Your mic is broken.
So he has that. So he has that ability in the combat mode.
Probably.
He has stretchy. He just always has stretchy arms because his body was modified by his family.
Does he have this? Does he have it in combat parts? Can you use that in the combat parts?
Oh, you mean the battle simulation?
The combat parts of the game.
Wait, Veshness is there.
Wait, is she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's her. She's just hanging out.
That Little Black Riding Hood?
Oh, we just gotta call her that.
I guess.
It's a convenience store.
Close, and they're now on their way back. Is that the written for that
That's funny.
I'm broken here.
store?
Ignore Little Black Riding Hood. Focus on dealing
Am I broken here?
I like how fucking Karada is just like going along with that story.
Is my mic broken here?
No, we can hear you.
I can't hear you, but I think you should get a new mic.
I'm just using my headphones.
Well, that will explain it, and we win. Yay!
I'm just on my phone mic now.
That was surprisingly
Now that's
easy.
better.
The holy Jumanji sword has not had her fill.
Holy Jumanji?
Who is
Holy
Jumanji?
Jumanji sword!
We still have to deal with them.
And as
I
we
have a
pointed to where the
Jumanji
figure
board
we
game.
dubbed the Little Black Riding Hood stood,
How would Jumanji
they
board
began
game?
walking toward us with slow deliberation.
Yes, it is.
Then they pulled back their hood, revealing
Veshness.
Veshness. Yep,
Supreme Commander.
Beat her up! Beat her up! Beat her up! Beat her up!
but this time her mask isn't broken.
Oh yeah.
The one who's leading
Yeah,
the
like-
army, remember?
Veshness
told you guys
thinking,
about
oh
her
yeah, I'm
before."
gonna take off my clothes. They're gonna be so impressed. You ain't special.
At that, the Supreme Commander brought her hand up to her mask.
Among my people,
Hello.
I am known as Veshness, the paragon of
If
hope.
she's
You got beaten up by a dorky Grim Reaper in the last timeline. Get fucked.
In this VG, her mask is still kind of broken.
yeah.
No, I am not.
But you're so much uglier than I
Damn.
Damn, Moko fucking got her.
The best line to spout in this day and age?
More importantly,
No, let
How is it you
Moko
can
pop off.
understand us?
You dumbass!
I see. So you know nothing either.
So Takumi is just
Think I
stupider.
came all
Just
this
got a
way
bit
to
stupider in this
spot the
timeline.
reason behind the change.
What change?
The change that took place several days ago. All of a sudden, my soldiers started gaining immense power. At the same time, we became capable of understanding your language.
we looked at each other in confusion. Kyoshika was the one who spoke up.
Her words confound me, but she would be the chief villain, yes? Should we be able to defeat her, will this war not end immediately? Well then...
That's right. We can
I'm
end this
so
right
bored.
here and now.
Like she's gonna let you do that.
Interesting creatures. I had intended to stick to the appointed days and let you entertain me. And well, I suppose picking off 2 or 3 right now matters not in the grand scheme of things.
Is that a challenge? If so, you're on!
Oh boy. Vesna slowly started walking towards us. getting closer and closer with each ambling step. But before I could do anything...
Hold your horses!
Oh, hey!
Let's see who's missing. Let's see who's missing.
Takemaru!
Takemaru?
Why are you?
I was watching y'all fight from the rooftop. That ignited a spark in me. And before I knew it, I was here.
We did nothing.
Not waiting for a reply, Takemaru turned to face Veshnus.
Hey,
We
said your name
we
was
stood there and all the enemies just died.
Ain't fair for us all to gang up on you. So how about a one-on-one with me?
Takemaru,
Takemaru,
no.
what are you doing?
That's not a good idea!
No!
Marshmallow face.
Oh, what the fuck?
She kind of does look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Takemaru, you're gonna fucking die.
You shall be
Kind of does look like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Sticks, where I suppose you could apply to serve as a boat.
Yo, that line goes hard. That threat goes hard, though.
I hope you your bikini.
Okay, they're really funny.
Oh wait, it just fall right off your platform.
Oh my god! Look at Takemaru!
Got him!
Oh, she's pissed though.
You or me, Veshnus?
Can I see that? Can I see that dialogue? Can I see it?
Oh god!
Yeah, I can show you the title.
Transcript again?
Save that ticket for yourself, bitch! I hope you packed your bikini!
Packed your bikini!
Oh wait! It would just fall off because I flagged your chest.
Chest, right? Takemaru hurtled towards Veshnus on his bike. But the very next moment, he's gonna fucking die. Veshnus unleashed a powerful sidekick that sent him flying. She immediately leapt into the air, switched her sword to her other hand, and angled it at the fallen Takemaru as she dropped down. Oh!
Kick him out of the way!
Uh-oh! Who died?
Takumi?
When next I opened my eyes, what I saw was the sky. What I felt was a searing pain across my back. Oh, he took the hit! I heard the gurgling sound of cryptoglobin gushing out of my body from a wound.
Why did you?
Oh, now I remember. My body had moved before my brain did, and it made its way to where Veshnus would have landed. I had thrown myself over Takemaru to shield him from the blade she had pointed at him.
Self-sacrificing acts are such mood dampeners.
You motherfucker!
That's
Takemaru, you're the one that did this!
Watching paint dry is going to be more fun than fighting you in your current state. Like kicking a helpless puppy. What is the point of that? I shall grant you the gift of time. Use it well, and gain more power. Perhaps you shall be able to provide more entertainment the next time we meet. Until then... one more thing. I will be taking Pakron's body back with me, lest you desecrate it like you did with Mervrum's corpse the other day.
Wait, huh?
You absorbed his cryptoglobin. That is the highest order
she
amongst our
changed.
people.
So she's not... At least not right now. She's not going against her god.
Never will I allow it to happen again.
Never.
Farewell.
The sound of Veshnus' footsteps faded away, and I heard heavy stomping getting closer as the others ran over to me.
Sir Takumi! Are you okay? Stay with us.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll be fine.
No, you won't.
Takumi? Takumi! Takumi!
Snake! Snake!
Snake!
Snake!
Day 21. Whoa! That was a big jump!
21, wow!
Oh, hey! When I next came to, Nozomi was right in front of me.
21? God
It was
damn!
pitch black, and she didn't seem to notice I was awake.
Nozomi.
I called out to her softly. In response, she leapt to her feet with a near-piercing scream. She scuttled frantically around the room a few times before finally coming to a stop. And then she just stood there in a daze.
Shit!
I watched the entire scene play out before sitting up.
My back hurts.
Are you sure you should be doing that?
What do you mean?
Your injuries were so severe, you've been out for 13 days!
Did anyone else die?
That means today is...
It's day 21.
I mean, if nothing has happened between then and day 21, that makes me worry that Takumi is the killer. Yeah. What time is it?
Almost time for the nighttime announcement to play, I think.
What a horrible time to wake up. I doubt I can fall back asleep now.
That's what you're worried about?
What are you doing here, anyway?
Nursing you back to health.
For 13 days?
No, we've been taking turns. It just happened to be my turn today.
I see. Sorry for the trouble.
It's no trouble at all. Wait, I need to go tell everyone you're awake.
Everyone from from 13 days ago?
She dashed out of the room immediately after that. Is she going to call everyone here? This room's not nearly big enough for that. I decided to get up and go meet the others instead.
Okay, is there anyone missing? Head count.
A short while later, everyone else came running over frantically.
Oh, my back! Shit, my back! Huh?
It's just the people who fought. No, not everyone. Only Takemaru and the 8 who had joined the battle on day 8. Takumi!
Huh?
Takumi! Mr. Takumi!
How are you feeling?
Kako? You got... Taking a... Kako!
At Tsubasa's question, Yugama marched closer and started poking and prodding at various parts of my body. Eventually...
Darumi...
He's good. All is well. Hey! Yo! Takumi's back in business!
You deserve a title belt for this! Nice going!
What a relief. Everyone started loudly expressing how happy they were to see me awake.
We were seriously considering killing you if you didn't wake up for another 3 days.
What?
The revival matic could have brought you back to life in full health.
No, it could not. No.
Yes, it could have.
I mean, as long as he had enough cryptoglobin, yeah.
Yeah. But none of us wanted to be the one to do the deed.
The code was overwritten, so it couldn't revive anyone outside of battle.
True, you're right.
And that's why we waited to see if you would recover by yourself.
Okay, I'm glad that worked out. But that's just the drone. They could have done it and then brought his body over towards the infirmary themselves.
Oh, alright.
Yeah. My lips turned upward into a smile. Where's everyone else?
I told them you'd woken up, but they didn't want to come visit.
So, Kako, Ima...
Have those people no heart?
Mayhaps they're still of the opinion that Sir Takumi is a killer.
Somebody else got killed after that one incident, right? It has to be because the real culprit's already found a way outside the wall of fire.
Sure.
It gotta be Takumi, dog.
Yeah, it's gotta be Takumi.
He was knocked out for all that time, and no one else died.
Yep. Suspicious!
That's one possibility. However, this fact also adds to the case against him.
Nobody got killed when Takumi was unconscious. Therefore, Takumi is the killer. That's very likely what the others are thinking.
So him being possessed, or him having an alter
ego. I can't believe this. I shook my head hopelessly. It didn't matter. I decided to just put them out of my mind for now. The more important thing is, what happened in the 13 days I was out? Were there any enemy attacks?
I heard the fragmentation that causes DID can only happen when you're like super young. Has any cases happened when the person was older?
I do not know enough about that to say for sure.
Only one on day 15.
The 8 of us fought them off.
Damn.
Dashness showed up in that battle as well.
Huh.
But we blew her to Kingdom Come with the Undying Flame Bomb crafted by Lady
Oh, so she's dead.
Damn. Well, no, because
No, she's not
Dashness
dead.
also got blown up by that, and she survived.
But she was stronger. At that point.
Maybe. I can't remember. Whoa, that's incredible! Beating Veshness with just the 8 of you! Everyone had a proud smile on their face. Wait, that means Takemaru fought too?
Did you even need to ask? Really thought I just pulled my hand to stay on the sideline after what you did? Yes.
So you're no longer suspicious of me?
For now, I believe you. Sorry about before, by the way. And thanks for doing that for me on day 8. You seriously saved my life.
It's fine.
Also, we need to tell you about Nigao.
Oh.
Mm.
He's dead. Isn't he?
Huh?
He got
What happened to
sliced
him?
up. He got sliced up. It is most unfortunate. He got sliced
Nigao,
up.
he...
Dead.
He's gone.
What? Why?
We got worried, so we went to Second and Last Defense Academy to check on him.
But the school had been completely destroyed and Nigao's remains were lying in the debris.
Boo.
We recovered a memory chip with an event log that Tsubasa decrypted for us.
It turns out Nico self-destructed.
Self-destructed?
Yeah.
He did it to create a massive explosion and kill the invaders during an attack.
Oh no.
I have a suspicion. The loss of Sirei, his superior officer, may have played a part in that decision as well.
That's sad, man.
Yeah.
Nigao was really attached to that Siri guy after all.
Aww.
It may have been his plan all along to remain behind and follow him in death.
He's always such a nice guy. His loss will be greatly so.
A heavy, suffocating silence filled the air. Though it didn't last long. It was broken by the sound of the usual nighttime announcement.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might... Well, then.
And then a few seconds later...
What
Fucking Christ!
Intruder alert. Defense mode.
Ah! I literally just woke up from a coma! They sure know how to pick their timing. That is exactly why you will be sitting this one out. I can't just...
Stop it! We'll just be fight hard enough to make up for you.
Stay snug in the bed. Convalescent? Never heard of that.
Yeah, convalescent. No, I'm fighting too!
Why are you being so stubborn?
Hey!
Because I'm the leader of the Special Defense Unit! Come on, to the war room!
That's gonna split open. That one's gonna split open.
I immediately started running. Oh boy.
Wait, Takumi! Oh, for goodness sake!
Everyone here? Then let's do this! Special Defense Unit, move out! Damn, we're just fucking going with it.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Annihilate all enemies.
Okay, in this one we can't skip, so that means something new is gonna happen.
This is new. This is new. We don't. Well, it provides more entertainment for the viewers.
It's my turn.
Get him. Get him. Get them.
What do you think they're doing?
Smoko.
It's my turn. Smash.
Smoko smash.
Ready when you are.
Okay, let's see what they're dealing with quickly. God, we don't have Gaku, I can't! This would be perfect for the flyers now.
No Gaku strat. I'm sorry.
This is saddening.
You gotta get used to it.
Use Yugam, I wanna see his arm.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Give me a fucking second. Reposition yourself, boy. There we go.
Stinks.
Look at that!
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Good to go.
The only time I just noticed that now.
Yeah.
Lovely corpse.
How did I just notice that now?
Let's do this.
I thought he was holding like a bucket string attached to his weapon.
Yeah.
Nope.
You can feel dumb with me. Thank God I'm not alone.
Let's go.
Honestly, you could have used Osura Blitz here, but whatever.
I mean, yeah, I can still use it.
Yeah. Moving back.
Yeah.
One last strike.
Time for action. I've got you.
I owe you. I owe you
we
one.
go.
No, I owe you more than one. Let's get out of here.
Crap.
Let's do this.
Never mind.
All right.
Neo knowing what they're doing? Holy shit.
I'm learning.
I'm good whenever.
Who has who? Damn it.
Yoshika does, but she's not far enough. Nope.
Honestly, you can just save here.
I'm taking the wheel.
Or I mean like
Just
end turn here.
Let's roll.
This is easy.
I'm good whenever.
Yeah, I got it.
How's this? We did it!
Onward.
You left yourself open.
Hiya!
Hiya! Hiya!
My turn at last.
Beast.
You're in the way.
That was way too easy.
Which means it's only gonna get harder.
Has your lust for blood and battle been satisfied, my holy Jumanji sword?
No, I need a lot more than this. Give me more blood.
Aww.
I didn't know the holy Jumanji sword talked like that. I'm more concerned about where the commander is.
They couldn't have only sent those minions. The commander must be lurking somewhere.
Where are they? Oh no, it's the fog again!
Fuck.
We're going back to Silent Hill!
The fog is coming, the fog is coming, the fog is coming.
The fog is coming.
Oh my!
No.
What is all the smoke?
No.
Smoke? Or maybe poison gas?
It's just mist, guys. M-I-S-T.
Fine
The
water
mist.
droplets floating
Like,
in the
the
air,
movie.
harmless to the human body.
Wait, I remember this mist. The person hiding behind it should be...
Oh.
Boy.
Oh.
Yep.
Awful. Destroy all sources
Can we
of
skip
mist.
this?
Nope. Because it's new.
It's new.
They're fucked up for this.
Let's go.
No range. No range. They got no range.
Hauling ass! Heads up!
I'm taking the wheel.
Right now we can't do much, so I think we should just save turn and wait. Jesus.
Careless.
Now we have 10 AP.
I can't wait. Does this do it for you?
I just realized.
Now then, I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying.
Bring it on.
At least we got a bunch of AP.
Tag me in. Loco wins again.
Loco win.
Get out now. Y'all don't get out of that goddamn hole right now. I'm gonna get my
Good to go.
Dog, come down there, cut up all your.
Use the air attack, the air blade.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Take that! Let's do this! That's it! Here we go! There! I'm good to go! Ha!
So that's one.
Oh, perfect. Who's not fatigued? She's not fatigued.
Watch him out! My turn at last. See what greatness looks next.
Are there's none of these over
Yeah,
there.
we still can't see anyone over here.
Someone can use our ultimate move.
We can if we can't see them. So.
Refresh. Use Takumi defensive stance. Use defensive stance on anyone, and move them over there.
Yeah.
Here we go!
Takumi is
more than that.
closest to them.
If we can move them
And
over there.
use Azure Blast. Use Azure Blast.
Neozora Blitz.
As Azure Blitz.
I guess.
Let's go.
I don't think it. Oh yeah, there we go. It can
Yeah,
reach. We're good.
perfect.
One last strike!
Fog on.
Yay! The mist is gone. I can see everything clearly now. Look over there. Is that?
Yes! That's the commander for this battle!
Like,
Oh wait, isn't this Ava? I think this is Ava.
oh wait, it is Ava.
Eva.
There we go.
Yeah, because
Eva.
that commander has a boomerang.
Yeah. More! Fuck!
The fuck, dog? Oh my goodness.
You bitch!
Oh. Annihilate enemy boss.
Well, it was Zerblitz. I can only get one of them right now, but
Out of time.
well, at least get one out of the way.
Take care. of the rest.
You move up,
Bring it
Moko?
Yeah, there we go. And
Booster
I'm gonna...
attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna boost her attack first. That's what I'm...
Just bring that bell. Ha-ha. Tag me in. And stay down. Bring it on. It's my turn. Hoo-yah. Just bring that bell. Slash.
There we go. Much better.
Pulverize them.
Time for battle.
I cannot reach. Fuck. Oh wait, I can use this.
Life or death.
Take this. All right, let's get started. Die.
Okay.
Die.
That's
Broken so soon.
Shut up, darling.
She just, when she says die and she jumps up like that, it looks funny.
Hmm.
With quirky.
I'm
God,
good
who
to
got
go.
the strongest attack?
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Would that be your
Time for me to
fucking
move.
ultimate every time he does that? His arm is just stretching. His arm is just fucking stretching.
Let's do this.
So we've
God,
seen
he's
that
weird.
thing before. Yeah. Eva. There's no more Seray to lobotomize her.
Stubborn.
What the hell?
Maybe she can become good.
I don't know.
I'm spent.
Shit. Oh, hell. Shin sent no, different attack.
Apologies.
You got a different attack?
Let's freaking go! Let her rip!
Popping a fucking
Full
wheelie dog.
throttle! Knocked it out of the park!
Okay, get rid of these things.
Take this. How unsatisfying.
Get rid of all this.
Here we go.
Take that!
Ready when you are. Got it. Here we go.
I cannot reach.
And that ball motherfucker.
I'll get rid of this bitch though.
That big ball motherfucker.
Loco wins again.
Of all that screen.
Yeah.
Whatever. Time to move.
Yeah, get rid of it.
Die. Ready?
And all that
whenever.
screen time
Take
for what?
this.
Stupid.
Soon.
Stupid extra.
I can't wait.
Have him.
Go gadget extendo strike.
Oh, she didn't like that.
Babe.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh. More!
You got
Son
me
of a bitch.
kidding me.
Well, Moko and Taki are really close to one another. Stupid! Oh god.
Oh god, you got me, might die. Maybe.
You might need to blow him up.
Yeah.
Oh, those can attack.
Well, you're right.
Oh,
you're...
she's...
Oh.
Yeah, I am right in front of her. Hold on, but the smart thing to do is to... Oh wait, I just realized she's gonna hit me. Okay, good, it didn't get me. It's fine. It'll
Oh,
work.
wait, he's got full health. He's got full health.
Oh yeah, I forgot it. For some reason, it resets our health. Because I didn't put safety mode on, but for some reason it's just like, here, get your health back.
I think this update broke the game.
Say when.
I don't think it broke it.
All right.
In terms of like the combat, I think it broke it.
Okay, use special.
It's whatever. Yeah, I guess so. Use it.
Tag me in.
I ain't gonna kill it
Here's
though.
what you all came to.
Oh well, it'll be close enough.
I'm gassed out. All right.
And Hiko can finish it.
Out of my way.
Putting it all on the line.
Satisfied.
Takumi.
Oh, hot time.
Absorb blitz.
Say when. One last strike.
Try to make Takumi and Cyberpunk 2077.
Got it.
There's no one who's got. Not. Oh, except you.
No further.
I guess you.
Well, still got this bitch.
Wait.
You've left yourself open.
Can she reach? Can she reach the?
No.
Can she reach?
No.
Don't just out. Wait.
No.
Move her to the. Don't.
No.
At least she can get those things.
Yeah.
Onwards.
I don't know, maybe with slight repositioning. There we go.
There you go.
You've
Perfect.
open. 2 arms.
She's all along.
Yeah. Ugh. Man.
Oh.
Ow.
Oh.
Stubborn, aren't they?
I can weather through this.
Thanks for the help, Jack.
I don't know what happened.
Leave it to
Oh, well.
You should
Move her
go-
back.
Yeah, there we go.
But that stuns her, though. I kind of don't want to stun her.
I mean, at this point, they're just gonna give us health back. I say we abuse it and just use our
2
power
arms.
back.
Let's put this to use.
The
Onward.
stun still persists, though. Whoops.
2 arms.
Nah, we'll be good next
Don't know why they put baby mode on it.
time. The
Yoshi
baby,
goes-
ain't that right,
Yoshi
baby?
goes
The big
back.
baby.
Let us begin.
Six you. Nah.
Let's do this.
Oh.
Can I get both of them? Hold
Yeah,
on.
you could have.
Trying to deal with this fucking thing.
Move forward a bit.
Yeah, and I'm trying to. There we go.
I'll smoke 'em. It's up to you.
I think you should use.
Leave it to me.
Yeah.
Again.
2 arms.
Again.
Whoop.
What? No.
Ah, more. I don't even give a fuck about them anymore. I'm just gonna go after Ava.
Remember where she is. Remember where she's moving.
Oh, right in front of us.
She's right here. She's right here.
Ah, thanks for the health boost.
Let us begin.
Yeah, let me boost
Strat.
her attack again.
Arms. This should hinder them. Let us begin.
What?
Did it
Is it because of the fucking fog?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna beat your ass.
This is how angry I am.
Out of my way.
God.
So soon.
Angry.
Let's go. One last strike.
Last strike.
I thumbnail.
All right.
Good, now
Okay.
go.
Now, You're dead.
The Kyoshika's trash.
You've left yourself open. 2 arms. Banzai.
Go, my Kyoshika.
Onward. Nen nen. Ah. 2 arms. Banzai.
Kibi.
Yeah. We're bringing the smoking shit here.
My Kyoshika.
Whew. Victory is ours this time.
Fittingly, she's the first to speak.
Enemy.
What are we gonna do with her?
Everyone turned to look at the commander.
She's gonna beg for her life.
Me.
Hey, Ava.
My name is Ava, the paragon of nature.
Ava?
Aww.
I didn't know why, but I felt like I had heard that name before.
Please, spare me, for the love of God.
Ava brought her hand up to her mask,
Confirming what we thought she
and in a swift, smooth movement, took it off.
The same as Veshnas.
She looks just like a human.
No need to pay her appearance any mind.
What? Why?
Because she is to be executed.
I don't want to.
No.
Veshnas is gonna swoop in and save her.
Please, please don't kill me. I'll be useful. I can give you lots of intel. I'll give you anything. Just please, spare me.
So the lady insists. Any thoughts? A dramatic bluff if I have ever seen one. Any intel she provides is bound to be full of fabrications.
No, I would never. I only speak the truth.
I think we should kill her too.
No.
Why?
Surely you understand why we would hesitate to trust the words of the enemy.
You'll say something
Eva.
and then turn around and betray us the first chance you get.
You're all being so awful. Why won't
wait a
anyone
minute.
believe me?
Oh, wait, she's fucked either way, because if Takumi is the killer, they're all gonna blame her.
Oh, no.
Ava kept pleading with us, her face filled with a woeful expression. Hideko glanced at her scornfully before speaking up again.
Takumi, you're the leader, so you decide.
Oh.
Everyone turned to look at me, waiting for my reply. At that moment, I could suddenly feel extra eyes on me. I traced the source of the sensation to the rooftop,
Veshnas is gonna
where I
swoop
could see the
in.
4 other members, Darumi, Shoma, Ima, and Kako. Killing Ava now would make them even more wary of me. After all, their suspicions were rooted in the fact that I had killed Eito. If I did the same thing now,
They might fuck off and
that would undoubtedly cement the image of me as a heartless killer in their minds. I wanted to avoid giving them that impression. No. To be honest, even if those 4 hadn't been watching.
So we don't really have a choice.
I beg of you. Don't kill me. Don't kill me.
I could never kill someone so earnestly pleading for her life.
So we don't
It just
have
wasn't right. I felt ashamed for even allowing myself to consider deciding the fate of another person through calculating what would benefit me the most. So I looked into the eyes of everyone present and said,
Let Ava live. We'll imprison her here and interrogate her later.
You gotta be shitting me.
You truly believe that to be the best path?
Yes.
I think you will regret this.
I won't.
Maybe they're gonna be more
myself fully
suspicious if you
responsible for
spare
making it
her.
Very well. Our leader has spoken.
Our OCs be like,
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Leader, your name is Takumi, if I remember correctly.
call me Taki.
I can't thank you
Everyone
enough
does.
for this. From the bottom of my heart.
You have a heart?
Ava was choking on her words and bawling her eyes out. The next instant, an intense pain spread through my back.
Oh,
Oh, my back!
Using myself to join the battle when I hadn't fully healed, I had reopened the wound.
You doofus!
A sharp pain shot up my spine.
You fucking doofus!
I crumpled to the ground, unable to exert any strength at all.
Well,
A hazy veil hung over my mind, blocking me from making out what the others around me were saying.
well, hopefully
I
no
slowly
more
sipped
murders
into
this
sweet,
time.
silent serenity.
Hopefully no more murders for the time being.
Who knows?
Yay!
Oh, my back!
Funny.
Day 24.
24.
You were asleep for
How many?
3 days.
At least it's morning.
You ready to give your...
Yep. I woke up to the familiar sight of Nozomi sitting right in front of me. This time, she noticed right away that I was awake and... Ah! Leapt to her feet with an ear-piercing scream. She scuttled frantically around the room even longer than last time before finally coming to a stop. And then she just stood there in a daze. I watched the entire scene play out before sitting up. Why are you so surprised? Didn't this exact same thing happen before?
But you were out for 13 days the last time! It's only been a little more than 2 days this time. Can you blame me?
That means today is...
Day 24.
What time? Well, I guess I don't need to ask. The morning announcement just played. Nozomi nodded.
Are you feeling better?
I'm fine.
Stop putting on an act, okay? Remember what happened during the last defensive battle?
I do. As long as I don't force myself to fight like that day, I'll be fine, see?
Really?
Yeah. Despite my confident reply, Nozomi still seemed unconvinced. By the way, what happened to Ava after I passed out?
Well, she refused to tell us anything.
What? She promised to give us intel if we spared her life!
We reminded her about that promise as well, but then she said...
I'm not going to tell you anything because the offer to share intel was made to Takumi, your team leader, not you.
If she dies under our watch.
And that's why she's refusing to say anything until you can go talk to her, I guess.
Damn it. What's she trying to pull? Nozomi and I headed to the cafeteria together, where the other 7 who had fought in the battle 3 days ago were gathered.
No.
When they saw me, there was a lot of shouting, squealing, cheering, and happy noises as they congratulated me on my recovery. Although it felt a little more subdued than their reactions 3 days ago. Then again, I did wake up from a 13-day coma that time. Still, the celebration went on for quite a while. I ate my first meal, liquids only for now, in a long time while being surrounded by their warm and welcoming voices. Bleh.
Oh, I should.
My throat is very dry.
I should say this. I am not gonna be here for Wednesday and Thursday.
Yeah, we won't do anything on Wednesday and Thursday because I knew y'all were doing your cyberpunk thing. I went back to my room for a break. Now then, there was really no question on what I was going to do next. I have to find out who Gaku's real killer is. I didn't believe the real killer was one of us.
What another thing?
I mean, I had to find a way to prove that the killer was someone from outside the school. Or it's you, because for some reason all the killing stopped as soon as you were knocked out and busy. Huh? Ever think of that? In any case, if I could prove my innocence, I could regain the trust of the 4 holdouts. Then they would join the future battles. Guess I should start investigating. I decided it was time to pay everyone a visit and ask questions. But yeah, we'll save it here, yeah.
Man, I can't believe Gaku's dead.
Rip my boy. They knew he was too powerful, so they had to get rid of him.
So, about the idea...